A Tennessee social worker has been busted for Medicaid fraud. Medicare, Medicaid, it's all the same, right? Today on Rational Lunatic Media. Before we get started though, hit that like, subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on my latest content. And if you're on TikTok and this video goes a little too long, jump over to YouTube where you can catch all the all the same content, but the full amount there. And if you want to hear about officers, judges, officials doing real disgusting things, catch me on my Patreon, linked in my YouTube, for $5 a month, members only. Get my not safe for life, not safe for life news, and yeah, hopefully you've got a strong stomach, because those are stories that only certain people can handle. Anyway, with that being said, let's get into this little juicy nugget, shall we? This report was written by JBBJ7 Eyewitness News, read to you by yours truly. TennCare fraud investigation leads to arrest of social worker. TennCare fraud investigation leads to the arrest of a social worker in Paris, Tennessee, which TennCare is the equivalent of Medicare for Tennessee. An investigation by special agents with the Medicaid Fraud Control Division of the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations has resulted in the arrest of a Paris woman. In January of 2020, TBI received information from the TennCare Office of Program Integrity, OPI, regarding suspected TennCare fraud involving a licensed clinical social worker. During the course of the investigation, agents developed information that between September of 2017 and January of 2020, Sherry Pritchett, while working at her clinic in Paris, known as Professional Counseling and Medical Associates, as well as Professional Counseling Services of Tennessee, had allegedly billed TennCare for services that were not provided. Additionally, Pritchett is accused of billing TennCare for more expensive procedures than what was provided to patients. Oh, I'm blowing my screen up. On March 15th, Pritchett, date of birth 5/7/61, was taken into custody and booked into the Henry County Jail on a count of TennCare fraud. She is currently free on a $25,000 bond. The TBI's Medicaid Fraud Control Division receives 75% of its funding from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services under under a grant award totaling $8,983,614.75 for federal fiscal year 2023 to 2024. The remaining 25%, totaling $2,994,538.25 for the fiscal year of 2023 to 2024, is funded by the state of Tennessee. So the last 25% is funded by the taxpayers of Tennessee. So far, that's all they have right now. So it sounds like this social worker, who's a clinical psychologist, has been billing Medicaid for services not provided to patients. So putting in patients' information, which is a complete fraud, and saying she gave them, counseling when she didn't, or when they only got certain services done, she tacked on more services to their bill, understanding they had Medicare or Medicaid, and she could just bill the insurance directly and get, a fistful of money. And now she's about to have a fistful of time to do, because federal fraud, no joke, not something you want to play with. No, mama. No, thank you, mama. Anyhow, if you made it to the end. This video wasn't too long. I sped up my speech a little bit because a few of you have mentioned my intro is a little too long. But I don't like talking so fast for the most part. I am working on making the intro a little shorter, so I can compact the videos a little better. But I'm learning as I go. This is a work in progress. Bear with me. I will get better. I do appreciate the feedback, though, all the advice. Like, honestly, right here, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you're doing well. If you need help, get help. Don't put it off. It's worth it. Like, a lot of us have mental issues, been through a lot in our lives, and we need help. So if you need it, get it, because each and every one of you is important and deserves to be happy and loved and live fulfilling and wonderful lives. With that being said, though, thank you again for being here. If you haven't done it yet, hit that like, subscribe button. Don't be scared to get to know me. I promise I won't bite unless you ask. And as always, stay fresh, stay well, stay free, and until the next time, stay wild.